Hello, I'm Antoinette Bone, estate planning, probate, elder law, and guardianship attorney in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Today we're going to talk about the importance of planning for long-term care. Working with an elder law attorney is an excellent way to prepare for the future and to protect assets you want to pass on to your loved ones after you're gone. An attorney who focuses on estate planning and elder law will be able to offer you valuable advice not only on setting up a will or trust, but also on creating other important documents such as medical directives and powers of attorney. One area that often gets overlooked in the estate planning process is long-term care insurance. There are different reasons that it gets ignored. Some of the common reasons are, I'm too young to think about long-term care. And this happens whether you're 40, 50, 60 or more or older. I already have medical insurance. Isn't that good enough? Or I don't want the added expense of long-term care insurance. And I have enough money set aside for nursing home or other long-term care needs. Some or all of these justifications may be true, but it really does make sense to at least discuss the risks with an elder law attorney. For example, are you aware that it's estimated that 70% of people will need some kind of long-term care in their life? How confident are you that your health insurance will pay for long-term care? You will definitely want to double check that, as most private insurance, as well as Medicare, do not cover most long-term care services. Many people think only the elderly need long-term care. But the reality is that accidents and illnesses can happen to anyone at any time, and they often occur without warning. Nationally, 40% of those who are currently receiving long-term care are adults 18 to 64 years old. While people may recognize long-term care costs as a significant risk to their standard of living, many still don't have a plan to minimize that risk. In my practice, I find that most people don't realize how incredibly expensive long-term care can be. In the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, the average monthly cost of an assisted living facility ranges from about $4,700 to $6,700. A significant number of people simply cannot afford to pay out that kind of money month to month for an extended period of time. They will run out of money. That is why planning for long-term care is critical. In many cases, this type of care will take place in a nursing home or assisted living facility, and it's important to know where the money will come from to pay for those expenses. Of course, that's not to say that everyone needs long-term care insurance. Again, an elder law attorney can help you, along with a financial advisor, assess your risks and determine the right course of action. So what does long-term care insurance do? Long-term care insurance is certainly beneficial in paying for nursing home expenses, but it doesn't necessarily exclude other types of care settings. It may be used to pay for in-home care, for example, or to help with the costs of adult daycare or assisted living facilities. Basically, long-term care insurance comes into play when an individual has lost the ability to take care of two or more of the activities of daily living. These are usually defined as bathing, continence, dressing, eating, toileting, and transferring. There are some other impairments which can trigger the need for long-term care, even if the person involved is still able to function in all of the ways listed above. For example, a person with Alzheimer's may still require long-term care, even if he or she is able to perform all 6 of the daily activities. Of course, long-term care isn't just about daily activities. It can also be used to pay for health care and rehab costs that are recommended by a physician. Physical or speech therapy can be covered as well as the need for professional care by a registered nurse. An elder law attorney will work with you to help you think about and answer the most important questions in purchasing a long-term care insurance product. Based on knowledge of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, as an elder law attorney, I can guide you as you determine where in the community you might be most interested in receiving care and help base estimated coverage needs on that and other criteria. I'm Antoinette Bone, estate planning, probate, elder law, and guardianship attorney in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. If you need assistance with planning your estate, probate, guardianship, Medicaid, or veterans benefits, please contact me. Call me at 817-462-5454 or email info@abonelaw.com. I would be happy to assist you. If you found this content useful and would like to see more like it, please subscribe to my page and don't forget to tell your family and friends. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.